Hi.
Oh, it's us. We back again.
Always back.
Can't nothing hold us down. It's time for more small screen spoiler show. It's been a hot minute, yo. One of us decided to travel the world, and the other one of us, well, lives in Florida. Put the spinning logo on my screen just because I do.
Oh, there you are. I couldn't find you because of your Halloween name.
Ah, yes, the Sketch. Get it?
Hilarious.
Because there's a C in my name, and
Yep, and a J.
yeah, it's funny
And
or something. I don't know. I went along with the memes. Did it for the memes.
there
Jazz,
you
why don't you love me for the memes? Oh man,
did it all for the clickbait.
yes. Oh boy, got a busy week this week.
I've had a busy week since I stepped foot in America.
Yeah,
It's been ridiculous.
it's been really weird. And then, are you gonna be doing most of Extra Life with us this week?
I'm sure gonna try. I know I've got some stuff going on in the middle of the day, but the rest should be open.
Okay. Yeah, other than a couple of scheduled breaks, I'm planning on doing the entire thing. Then again, I try every year, and so far I've been unsuccessful. Last year I made it the longest though, so that I have ever made it. I made it like 20 hours, I think, and I physically passed out at my desk.
There are limits, people.
Yeah, there are. This year I got my fidget spinner. I'm ready to fidget and spin for 24 hours for charity. I can tell you something. You want a piece of advice from an old seasoned pro of podcasting?
Sure.
Don't watch Inhumans and write down show notes when you're on cold medication.
I don't know about that. I'm sure that makes them entertaining, right?
It means E wasted $1,000 on E. What E done? What? Dudes in human power is. Dudes in human power is. I wrote that 3 times. Just dudes in human power is. I don't know what is going on with some of these notes. Yeah, I watched the 1 and 2 while I was laid up in bed, and oh boy. Apparently I had some. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Some
I had some
real good cold medicine.
I had some opinions apparently. I don't know if they're good opinions, but I had some opinions apparently.
I have things to say.
I do have things to say, some of which are actually coherent. Uh, Okay. Well, it is 10 o'clock. So I'm going to remove this pre show flag here so I don't get yelled at for leaving the pre show flag on. And I'm going to hit some buttons but going to make sure the recording's still going because I don't want that to happen. I'm having enough trouble getting TGIOS up the floor, much less this one where I'm the only person doing anything. All right, cool. So going in 3, 2, 1.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek.io holds its talent to the highest standards, What follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast. This is S4, and we're here to spoil you rotten on today's geekiest shows. This may include relevant episodes up to as well as including those in the description. If you want to avoid knowing too much, then please come back later. For those who remain, I welcome you to the Small Screen Spoiler Show.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, friends, to Small Screen Spoiler Show, episode number 73. I, of course, am CJ. Wrong notes open. The engineering of this contraption leaves me perplexed. Boat. And that man over there, to my right or left, depending on which way you're looking, is, of course, Jared. Cow dogs don't exist, Azevedo.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. Cow dogs don't.
Cow dogs totally exist. I hit one with my 4-wheeler when I was running through the jungle on Hawaii. Did you know this show takes place in Hawaii?
Yeah, I don't think they did. I don't think they ever mentioned that.
Okay.
Not at all. I'm going to put this up on the show here.
Specifically the island of Oahu.
Yeah, they never mentioned that. I was so surprised when I did my hours of research on the show and I found out.
This is shot in Hawaii. Can you believe it?
I mean, bravo for them, but man, like they beat you over the head with that.
I have at least one note in every episode mentioning, oh, hey, this takes place in Hawaii. We'll get there.
Yeah, we will get there. But what we're talking about tonight?
Just in case you forgot.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Third chair is, of course, Darrell. How does he know I'm a princess, Shayler?
How does he know? Darrell's a princess.
Darrell is the prettiest princess.
Absolutely. And tonight, we're going to talk about the Inhumans. The first 5 episodes of season 1. That's right, folks. Crammed all 5 down my throat when I got back from Europe just for you. So we could talk about season 1, episode 1. Behold, the Inhumans.
The Inhumans.
Episode 2, those who would destroy us. Episode 3, divide and conquer.
Divide, and conquer. Or divide, dash, and conquer. Sorry.
Whatever. Episode 4, make way for... Medusa. Make way, make way.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought of that.
Every time I read it.
Yep.
Episode 5, something inhuman this way comes.
I see what they did there. They're real creative.
They're so creative.
So creative. All right. Oh boy. Before we get into the actual show, remember, the show is not free, at least not for us. It takes time, money, and effort. So we're going to take a quick break for those listening, not live, and listen to our sponsors. And then when we'll be back, we'll get into talking about the shows. Stay tuned. All right. And we're back. It's time to begin this.
Guess who's back?
Hey, Darrell. What, CJ? What do you have to say about episode 1 and 2 of the Inhumans?
Ooh, a double bill.
Inhumans, episodes 1, IMAX can't fit everything, and episode 2, I bet this is the first IMAXimus joke you've heard. But it last. Now, you might wonder why I'm putting this down as 2 episodes here, since the pilot weaved each part together so seamlessly into a cohesive whole that betrayed none of its episodic origins. Oh, wait, my mistake. The only way they could have handled this more ineptly would have been to have included the previously on Inhumans before the flashbacks. All goddamn flashbacks. Anyway, Inhumans. After setting up the backstory in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Marvel dedicates a whole show to the Inhumans. In a great continuity nod, the baton is passed at an opening where Agent Coulson and Quake are hunting down an Inhuman in flashback. At the last moment, their would-be prey is whisked away by a giant teleporting dog, and Coulson quips that no one in S.H.I.E.L.D. had better hear about this. It's a nice nod that doesn't break with last season's continuity. After the credits, we discover that Peter Dinklage is an Inhuman wizard that came from the moon, along with a secret colony of Terrigen-infused non-mutants. Their isolated lives are interrupted only by weekly shopping trips to Hot Topic and Magneto dropping over from Asteroid M to borrow a cup of sugar. Luckily, they don't do anything stupid like cut off Medusa's hair to save on money for special effects, because that would be about as silly as making an Iron Man TV show where it doesn't feature any Iron Man suits. I mean, you either make the show properly to budget or don't fucking bother, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm so glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, none of that happened. I'm so fucking
But,
pissed these.
But I want to watch what Darrell described.
Right?
Especially that opening. That opening was much better than the one we got.
Yeah, because we just kind of got nothing. We got Triton's makeup being real bad.
Yeah, Trident running around, and he finds another Inhuman that's changed. It's like, I'm here. You're safe now. Oh, we're both dead. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that worked out really well.
Yeah. MacGuffin man and non-known person just didn't make it out of the cold.
Girl with cat eyes or something.
Yeah.
Cat eye power, go.
Yeah, she had great cat eyes. She apparently had heightened senses that didn't make her survive guns.
Yeah, it doesn't work out that way usually.
No, cat girls do not survive guns. You heard it here, folks.
Remember that when you're facing your foes, folks.
Yes. Cat girls do not survive guns. So and then we immediately get into a sex scene, which is
Sexy hair time?
That's right. We aired this in IMAX, so we have a little bit more leniency on what we can put on things.
A little bit, but there's lots of hair in them to block out the naughty bits. So don't worry.
Perfectly placed hair, and it looks real bad.
It does look real bad.
So bad. It looks so bad. The hair tech in this is just really bad.
Well, you know.
We cut her hair not because to save money, that was part of it, but also just because we realized that it looks really, really dumb. And turns out she looks really good with short hair.
And long hair.
She is a very pretty person.
And weird CGI hair.
Yeah, not so much. She doesn't look great with weird CGI hair.
Yeah, and then today I discovered she was in another DC property.
Oh?
Yeah, she played is it Zatanna or Zatara?
Zatanna.
Zatanna
is the old man.
Okay, sorry. I always get it mixed up. Zatanna in Smallville.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. I was like, she looks so familiar to me. Where do I know her from? It's like, she's in Smallville? She was Zatanna?
Wait, I didn't get a Smallville reference before Jared did. I've been talking to Josh a lot lately, so I apologize if I call you Josh.
That's fair. So then I pulled up a picture of Zatanna from Smallville, and I was like, oh yeah, that is her. Huh.
All right.
What's that? Right
on. So her outfit is really off-putting, by the way.
The weird purple
kind of off-center slit. That drove me fucking insane, by the way.
Haphazardly put together, it looks like.
It looked so bad. Like certainly the promo images that they gave us like 2 or 3 months ago, well before this aired. Certainly they've tightened it up a little bit, right?
No.
Right.
No, dude, no.
Like the off-center slit was real. It was like distracting me the entire time she was wearing that. I could not wait for her to get out of that outfit. Like it,
as you were.
It not in a sexual way. Just like seriously, like I cannot stand the fact that that slit is right down the right side of her boob and not in the middle where it should be, and it just keeps slowly getting further and further to the right. Attila looked good.
Yeah, that's one thing I do want to give it props for. I like the set design of Attila. Attilan.
Whatever.
Attilan.
It's another one of those ones that I apparently have been saying wrong for years. And no, thank you, Marvel, for correcting me on that. And all I could say to that is you're Kunlun too.
Yeah. So good on the set designs.
Yeah, set design looks good. Moon looks great. Attilan is where it's supposed to be on the moon, not in New York City. I'm so glad they didn't do that because it's dumb for Attilan to be floating above New York City like it currently is in the comic books. Fuck you. Go back to the moon.
Go to the moon where you belong.
I like the weird lunar rover. That was fun.
And it only cost $80 million?
Yeah.
What is this? What is this lunar rover?
A privately owned one, so you don't have to deal with all of the
Okay.
governments.
So I figured a
This is
moon river costs at least, half trillion, right?
This is an Elon Musk like discount special, man.
Discount special moon river. Only
Yes.
80 million.
It's the reason why I was able to get smashed so easily.
By a hoof.
By a hoof.
Is that a hoof? It looks like a hoof.
It's not a hoof. I didn't say it was a hoof. I said it looked like a hoof.
It looks like a hoof.
I do like Gorgon's additional ability of Inhuman ability of exposition. This is exposition. You should listen to my exposition, for I am the leader of the Royal Guard, Gorgon.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Gorgon a lot.
Gorgon's so great. Like he's the best. In my opinion, he's the best character in this show.
He's a discount shelf Mac, but I still love him.
So great. Like, but it's just great that he like stands in the middle of the screen. Like I did not escape me that he was right in the middle of the screen going, but I am Gorgon. I am the head of the Royal Guard. I'm like, who are you talking to?
Everyone here already knows that.
They know that. Why are you saying that out loud?
And how did they get Trident's memories? And where did the projector face man come from? Right? And why are his memories in third person?
The Inhuman abilities are so weird. Like,
how did you get his memories? And seriously, why are they the same footage I saw?
For the same reason that Gorgon has looked directly into the camera and explained that he's the head of the Royal Guard and his name is Gorgon.
It's like all the weird security footage you have of Earth is the same footage I've already seen. How is that?
Right?
Same angles, same filtering, everything looks great.
Yeah, man, you guys got great security footage.
HD cameras.
Like, yeah, man.
From the moon.
It really distracted me that Maximus is Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones. It really, really distracted me that Maximus was Ramsay Bolton.
Okay, well, I mean, you know me, I haven't seen that, so.
Yeah, I know, but he is one of the worst fucking people in the entire universe, in any universe. So he's on screen. Too. I'm like, man, Maximus looks a lot like Ramsay Bolton. Is that Ramsay Bolton? Yes, it's Ramsay Bolton. Then my note after that was, it means E wasted dollars on E. I'm like, what? Freaking A.
Solid note.
Apparently, I wasted E dollars on E when writing these notes.
So you were distracted by Medusa's weird purple dress. I was distracted by Crystal's poke hair.
And her nipples, and the fact that she didn't get a bra on until episode 3.
That too, but mostly just the Pokemon symbol in her hair.
Yeah, she definitely was rocking a Electabuzz haircut, and but
poke hair Crystal.
It was definitely it is obvious. Hey, look at Crystal. She is sexy. Remember that she is sexy and young and sexy and sexy. You should look at Crystal more, and we're going to focus on her breasts and her butt and her breasts.
Yeah, I don't like Crystal much.
She's fine. She's fine. She's not.
She's fine.
She's fine.
They don't know what to do with her yet. Apparently.
No, and that's.
They just need her there for Lockjaw.
She's fine as an actress. She's adorable. Yes, she's obviously there meant to be the sex appeal. I get it, but yeah, they don't quite have a direction for her yet. I think they're getting there, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is definitely the just there for Lockjaw, and Lockjaw is the best part of the show. Cowdog is great.
I'm all about Lockjaw. The CGI is not great. I'm not gonna say it is, but he's still pretty awesome.
He's not bad. Like he's actually pretty good on Lockjaw.
Yeah, much better than the hair.
Yes. Oh yeah. Like they poured money into things that were going to last, and Lockjaw got more money poured into him than hair that they were going to cut.
Clearly, and again, I did notice when he got hit by the 4-wheeler that it's like, man, he's wounded. The poor wound. It's like there's no wound there.
Yeah.
Come on, you could put something there, right?
No,
well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I can't be the only one who realized that -2 people, most of the Inhumans are pretty white people.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Like it was actually kind of distracting until Maximus's army, but we'll get to that here in a couple minutes. But yeah, most of the Inhumans are pretty white people, and then there is Karnak and Gorgon. And of course, the pretty model girl comes out with pretty butterfly wings.
Of course.
And Gorgon, being awesome. Flyers are awesome. I love flyers.
Yay!
I love Gorgon so much.
Why didn't they have cocoons? They just not bother with that CGI, or were there special changes? Pure Terrigen or something.
It's pure Terrigen, and also these guys are Inhuman bred, so they don't have to go through the cocoon.
Ah.
It is because, and they kind of hint at that with Maximus. But the humans, which in the comic books, and I'm going to wait for them to start being called this, are called New Humans. Instead of just Inhumans, because they want to separate, because the Inhumans, even in the comic books, are very caste system. They're very monarch based, as they have a king and queen. So they call the humans that are caused by the Terrigen explosion New Humans. And
seems legit.
They undergo, and the Doctor later references it as well. Inhumans from the moon are a lot different than regular humans.
Right. Yeah.
I'm guessing through years and hundreds of years of
Inhuman inbreeding.
Inhuman inbreeding, and also evolution on the moon, which everybody is real great and has varying body shapes and sizes for being on the moon for thousands of years.
Yeah, it's a good point. Also, moon radiation.
Yes. It was nice to see the Civil War II future seeing boy as one of the catalysts for this show. That was fun.
I do not remember that at all.
No, in the comic books recently, recently was almost 2 years ago now. Civil War II happened between Captain Marvel and Iron Man, and all of it was because of this Inhuman who could see the future, but only sporadically and in various incorrect future, or not incorrect, but cryptic futures. Not like the Inhuman in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. who could see the future perfectly. There was a lot of we used this power already, but we have to make it slightly different.
Yeah, there was that. And also as cheaply as possible.
Yes.
We could just use the sound effect instead. We could just put some boots on those hooves.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm like, man, they keep referencing his hooves, but he's wearing boots a lot.
Seems like that would be uncomfortable, but seems like the hooves would be better.
Yeah. And I'm sure he's more comfortable with his hooves, but apparently he needs to wear boots whenever it's plot convenient. Tropey McTrope bad guy. Hey, look at me, I'm Maximus. I'm obviously the bad guy. You shouldn't listen to me because you all know I'm the bad guy, but I'm going to talk shit about my brother in front of everybody, and everybody's cool with that, right? Including the Royal Guard standing behind me. Oh yeah, you'll find out later that they're bad, except for that one guy who's not bad, who probably should have put me in my place. But look at me, I'm Maximus. I'm the bad guy.
Yes. This story is very original.
Yes.
This has never been told.
No.
Except for when it was like 1,000 years ago.
Freaking every time. Like I actually wrote down in the notes later. I've nicknamed him Inhuman Ramsey Stalin. Basically Joseph Stalin.
Basically.
And I can't not see him as Ramsey Bolton. So I just kind of portmanteaued the two of them together. And every time I reference Inhuman Ramsey Stalin, that's who I'm talking about, by the way.
And of course, the younger brother in the royal family getting the short end of the stick and doesn't get to be king, so he overthrows his brother. And
the king.
Long live the king. No, it definitely hasn't been in like Shakespeare.
Nope. Not. Or every Disney movie with a royalty.
That too.
So Maximus's followers should definitely be prepared.
Don't do that again. I'm just
no king, la 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 la.
I'll accept that.
I like Karnak's original Inhuman ability, which is just unearning honesty.
Yes. I find you attractive, but
The first day I found you attractive. The second day I noticed that you breathed oddly out of the right side of your nose, which would drive me crazy. By the seventh day, I couldn't stand the look of your face. And here you are.
Dude.
No wonder nobody invites you to what was the comment? No, this is why no one invites you to do their birthday toasts.
Yeah, the side Inhumans. I'm down with them.
Yeah.
Karnak and Gorgon are all right.
Yeah, those two are really, really good.
And I gotta give some props to Black Bolt because he does a pretty good job for never talking.
Oh, you mean the dude that looks like Rob Dalton? Stupid handsome face. Rob, I got it right this time, right? His name is Rob.
Maybe.
Not Brett. I think Brett Dalton. No, it is
Brett Dalton.
Damn it! Yeah, Rob Dalton in his knife making business. Another post.
No, he does pretty good. With his facial expressions, considering he has to convey a lot without saying anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll give him props for that. I like
and Medusa when she's acting is fine.
Yeah.
Like she is meant to be an unlikable queen who will have a story arc. So she's got that down. It's just the first two episodes were really kind of rocky. I'm not going to lie. You did kind of have to force feed Karnak's Inhuman power to us, which is weird probability-ish.
Yeah, like you can foresee outcomes and play them out and figure out which one's the best. Which I guess that's too convenient, so we took away that power too.
Yeah, and that's yeah. But it turns out, I mean, if you're going to take away that power, at least it's a pretty decent way to, when your head is your main power, you get a pretty damn bad concussion and that power goes away.
You lose your power and then you become a pot farmer.
Very true. That's what happens all the time. You lose your powers and you become a pot farmer in Hawaii. Remember in Hawaii, we have state mottos. This is my office. Well, remember, you're in Hawaii.
That's the slogan of Hawaii.
Yes.
Hey, in case you forgot, this takes place in Hawaii.
I get it. Her name. I get it. Her name is Crystal, and her powers are ice based. This is before they revealed that it's just elemental based. But hey, her name was Crystal, and they revealed that she had ice powers.
Medusa had hair powers. It's like they knew what their powers were going to be before they went through Terrigenesis. It's crazy.
And I said, I put down here. Thank God, maybe her hair will grow back as better designed hair.
I think that's what they're hoping for.
Smooshed parents. This is a Disney show. And I put down here, no, you can't kill off Crystal. She's the sex appeal.
No, I knew they weren't going to kill her off or Lockjaw
because puppies
put all that money in there and
marketing.
He's the adorable sidekick.
Yep,
with teleporting powers.
But
he gets real tired.
Yeah,
when he uses it, and then he randomly drops people close to where they want to be, but sometimes it's the middle of the highway.
Like you do. I mean, dogs aren't necessarily known for their really great long-term memory when things like that. So, I mean,
yeah, I know.
Bring them where you brought this person. Okay.
Okay. I think this is it. Bye. Like, wait, what?
All right. That's all I had for episode 1.
Let's see. I think I have. Oh no, we already talked about it being in Hawaii. I think we did talk about that it take place in Hawaii, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, we may not have hit that point. It does take place in Hawaii, you guys.
That first episode, they sure spent a lot of money on eerie rock covers, classic rock covers.
Yes,
like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the episodes, no more actual song, just score.
Which I kind of like better, to be honest. They have some pretty decent score in this for a TV show.
And Maximus, you didn't plan on Lockjaw? Like,
yeah, how did you not plan for Lockjaw?
You had this whole plan going, and you didn't plan on Lockjaw, the teleporting dog teleporting everyone you're trying to kill.
Who's been around for ages.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just put that out there. And I shouldn't be laughing at this haircut thing, right? Like this isn't supposed to be funny, but I'm
It was
laughing
kinda
at this.
funny, though.
No.
I mean, that kind of she was
I love that they
one
have the-
reverb away from Darth Vader. Like,
And then he has like, a classic shearing barbecues on the moon.
like all these superpowers, and then her weakness is a freaking off-brand Walmart store bought freaking razor. Like,
Electric razor. Foiled again. How did you know my weakness?
oh man. So
And that's
let's
it.
dive into episode 2. Hey, look,
Episode
gravity's
2
his weakness.
Episode 2 also takes place in Hawaii.
Yes, also takes place in Hawaii. Put down there, awesome fighter taken out by gravity. Good job.
And then he fell off the mountain.
I wonder if they'll actually let Crystal wear a bra and not show off her nipples after it's out of IMAX. Probably not, because she's the token sex appeal.
They get there once she gets off the moon.
Yeah, they let her wear a bra when she gets off the moon. Because I mean, moon gravity, it's perfect for a bra.
Oh, good point. You didn't need one on the moon because
Exactly.
less gravity.
Your boobs are just going to be awesome and perky all the time. And that's the reason why Medusa clearly wasn't wearing one, as her dress slowly slipped to the right. God. It really bothered me. I wanted him. I honestly wanted Maximus to say something about a Stark reminder or something, and I would have laughed out loud. Funny because his the name is Stark in Game of Thrones. The last I wrote down here, you wouldn't like me. The last princess that was near me didn't end up so well. I really made Maximus into Ramsay Bolton.
Any way you can.
I wrote down I hereby dub science girl Felicity Nope.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one. Okay. Good. It's like are they trying to make another Felicity here? Is this what's happening? Except she's older, and I mean she looks kind of the same and has the same like science powers. But,
magic science powers.
Magic science powers for the win.
Yep. Pretty blonde girls with magic science powers. Yay.
Yay.
But yeah, I call she's now Felicity Nope.
I like it. I approve.
I wrote down now he uses his powers. I don't understand what I did there.
Black Bolt.
Maybe
when he got accidentally used his powers.
When he got tasered in the butt and let out a oof.
Holy crap. Then he ran away.
Yeah.
And Black Bolt, he's discreet. He's so discreet.
Super discreet.
He's like, oh, I should change my clothes so I don't stand out. I'll just go steal some as casually as possible.
Yeah.
So discreet.
I wrote down 3 times. She's very pretty with short hair. Apparently, apparently in my cold medicine addled brain, I really thought Medusa was pretty with short hair. I mean,
3 times, huh?
Yeah. Seriously, how did Crystal's outfit pass Disney QA? There's no way her nipples on screen all the time could have passed Disney QA. I don't understand.
Don't know what you're talking about, CJ.
Why were the doors?
I'm sure it was glorious in IMAX.
Yeah, right. Giant Pikachu nipples. So the door noises in this show are real fucking weird.
I didn't notice.
It sounds it sounds like they're like something is getting squished when Crystal's door opens and closes. Like her window sounds like some kind of like weird paper being ripped. Like the door noises are excessively odd.
It's the moon. Doors sound weird on the moon.
They don't know how doors sound, so they just make them sound like something.
Swoop.
Yeah, it was like, I'm like, what is that noise? And then it happened again when Maximus walks in. I'm like, is that the door? And I rewound. I'm like, that's the door. Why does it sound like something's getting squished? Is he stepping on something when he's walking through? I'm very confused. You're going to see the bottom of my hoof, I wrote down.
Yes, let's talk about the random Hawaiian guys.
The surf ninjas?
The surf
Talk about
ninjas.
the surf ninjas.
The random surf ninjas who save Gorgon and then decide to join up with him and
Yeah.
apparently have a bunch of guns and they're like, yeah, cool, let's go kill these people. Like,
Right?
wait, what? Why are? Hold on. Why are they joining his fight? I'm still not clear on that.
Yeah,
apparently
like,
they're just
no
bored.
sense whatsoever.
They're just bored.
Yeah, surf ninjas are just bored, so they go help this random guy because
You're from the moon? That's
forest.
cool.
Yeah, they were completely believed it too. Like,
well, he's got hooves.
yeah, occasionally. Then he has boots that apparently just his other human power is just materializing boots. He never spends any time taking off his boots or putting them back on. So
there's boots and then there's not boots.
his power is weird half minotaur and then also boot manipulation. the most ferocious of powers, boot manipulation. I really like the Hawaiian surf ninjas though. They were great.
They were great. They just didn't make any sense.
No, they didn't, but they were awesome. And then Evil Inhuman May shows up and they're still awesome towards Evil Inhuman May and her cohorts.
Oh, Lady Wolverine?
Yeah, Lady Wolverine / Sky's mom crossed with May. It was a weird amalgamation of those two.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But also very low budget Sky's mom. Like,
yeah. But we did get to have a lady parking lot toss fight with her and Medusa.
Yeah. And with the worst death scene ever.
Only because it wasn't really a death scene.
Yeah, but you didn't know that at the time. But she was just like roll over and like I was waiting for her to go bleh. And she,
like, oh no, you stabbed me. Well, I'm just gonna leave this knife here and throw you in the back of a truck.
Yep. And then I'm gonna cover you with
Medusa. Yeah, maybe Medusa knew she was gonna wake up eventually.
Yeah. Because she had to have known the power was there. Because she was part of the Royal Guard. Sky's mom, Sky's aunt was part of the Royal Guard. I go whisper bombs versus cops in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, close enough. I'll take that one for the point. He looks great in that suit, though. Not Brett Dalton looks great in that suit.
Yeah, he does wear the suit well. It's a well-fitting suit.
Yeah, it's almost like it was created specifically for him.
Yes.
Almost.
Bespoke.
Very much so bespoke. At least they didn't do the whole like instantly using the gun thing and just had him look at and like kept him non-lethal. Like what an actual warrior king would probably do when he's just trying to avoid being captured.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run away and then like karate chop this guy and handcuff him. Because I've got ninja moves.
You know, they immediately said that he was a warrior, so that didn't bother me too much.
No, it didn't bother me at all. I was like, oh, cool, he has ninja moves.
Yeah. I mean, you're up on the moon. You don't have much else to do other than being a very bad acting teenager. You just might as well train. I'm not even going to talk.
On the moon.
Like, let's not even talk about teenager freaking Black Bolt and Maximus. That was so fucking bad.
Yeah, all the flashbacks are kind of the worst.
Yeah, they really are. Because obviously they just pulled a couple interns like, you look old enough to be his dad. You get on screen for 2 seconds and then get splattered against that wall.
Oh, man. Why?
Yeah, why? Boom. It was just, there's no anything. It's just, why splat? Like, oh, okay.
That's what happened. Okay.
3 seconds. Hey, that's really how you do a flashback of why his parents are dead. Why splat? All right, moving on.
I disintegrated them.
Like I said, it is a Disney movie. Parents dead. All of the parents dead. Every parent is dead.
Disintegrated by your own voice.
Oh, man, like that would have to be hell. Like seriously.
Yeah, if you talk, you die, or you kill everything around you.
Yeah, it's just so like that. Just I could not even imagine. Like that is just such a horrible curse that you have been dealt with.
I mean, what happens when he sneezes?
Right?
I mean, it's got to happen.
All of Attilan is just allergen free. Like there's no allergies. But yeah, when he gets down to Earth, still no problems, I guess. All right, cool. Was it this one that we got cool Hawaiian prisoner bra? Or was that the next episode?
Cool Hawaiian prisoner bra?
Yeah, cool Hawaiian prisoner bra. I think it was next episode.
Is that the one that runs over Lockjaw with his 4-wheeler?
No, the dude who's like, yeah, I want him to pay me a visit later, and then they put him in his cage.
Oh.
I think it was later.
Oh, or Discount Hurley.
Yeah, Discount Hurley. Discount Hawaiian Hurley.
Well, Hurley was Hawaiian too.
Later. Yeah, I got that one in a little bit.
I mean, we have 2 other lost people, so
yeah.
surely. I mean, what is Jorge Garcia up to these days? They could have got him as Fire Hands Man.
Passed him off as a Hawaiian.
Sure.
Racist. Jesus.
Was he? I guess he was.
Floribama is a thing.
Lost.
By the way, stay tuned until the second half of the show. We have the next great hit show for S4 coming up that has been announced today.
Never.
Yes, dude, we have to.
Hashtag never.
We have to watch an episode of it strictly because of the
God no! Please don't do that to me.
We have to, dude. We have to. All right, episode 3. Hey, Darrell, what do you got to say about episode 3? Hey, anything else on episode 2?
No. So discreet, and it takes place in Hawaii.
Yes. All right. Next episode. Darrell will be brought from Hawaii too. Hit the button. Why is the button not buttoning?
Inhumans episode 3. Script writing is hard, yo. Maximus is making the most of his HBO subscription by trying to pull off some Game of Thrones political shit without, nuance or emotional impact. Meanwhile, the Inhumans have been separated on Earth and are desperately trying to find each other while experiencing the sort of fish out of water scenarios that are about as fun as that time the original Battlestar Galactica show made it to Earth and they had flying motherfucking motorcycles.
In Hawaii. Takes place
in Hawaii.
All right, so first non-IMAX episode I wrote down. Let's see how this one goes. Next note, also I'm off my cold meds, so let's see how this one goes.
My first note is they all have the best footage. I don't know.
Probably the.
Oh, I was talking about the cops.
Yeah.
News. They have like the same awesome, same exact angle and everything that we watched on the news.
Yeah.
And the cops and the internet. Because I definitely saw some HD cameras on the street there.
Yep. That person with her phone held upright because fuck. PSA, don't video like this. Video like this. It's not
horizontal, people. Horizontal.
It is not hard.
You can do it. Hashtag no vertical video.
Yes. Teenage angst is bad. Cow dogs don't exist. Police captain has no time for your shenanigans, Felicity. Nope.
If you're still here, I'm gonna have you towed away. Get out.
Her off-center dress slit is bothering me. It's still bothering me.
Why
is it still there? Why? This is my notes, by the way. Why is she still wearing this? Please get her out of this outfit.
Just shortly. That's where she did. She's real discreet and.
Yeah, I require money. Please.
Please.
You just said please.
I am the queen. Give me money. Machine. That's not how it works. You know what a helicopter is, and you know lots of things about Earth. Don't know how ATM machines work. ATMs work.
Thank you.
Just fix myself there.
Freaking, your Alabama slipped there for a second.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah, I love Hawaiian surf ninjas are great, and now they're armed. And his army.
These random Hawaiian guys, they're the best. Yeah, we'll kill it. Let's go fight this dude. We'll fight your war. Like, these are people with powers. It's not gonna be a fair fight. Don't mean we can't win, yo.
Are they bulletproof? Well, I mean, kind of proved that Karnak is in a weird way, but hey, look, Crystal's nipples aren't showing. Oh, wait, there they are. But we're going to put a tight zoom on her breasts because, sexualization and marketing. It really bothered me how hypersexualized Crystal was in this. I've been tapping further and further into my inner feminist lately, and just it really bothered me how sexualized she was, and it really, really upset me. And even when they get her out of her weird Pikachu dress, like they still, of course, they're going to put her in a spaghetti straps and short shorts. Of course, they are.
Right. I'm gonna take a timeout real quick.
All
My
right.
kid just woke up screaming and crying. So
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be right back.
Okay. So yeah, it frick. All this sexual attention to things lately has really been bothering me, but that's just me. I'm gonna play a song really quick while Jazz is away because this could be a little bit because Dad's stuff takes a bit. So I'm gonna play a song here. I'm gonna play. I got a song I play here. I'm gonna pull up artists. Leo released our friend Leo Maricchioli released an album a little bit ago, and I didn't know it was a thing, but now I do. So I'm gonna put on his cover of. Well, you know what? You know what? It's appropriate for this show. Here it is. All right.
Sorry, everyone.
No problem. I decided to put on Leo's cover of the Simpsons theme.
I hear that. That's a good way.
I'll let that play in the background. All right. But yeah, this along with a bunch of the other things that are coming up to talk about here in the second half of the show, like I've been in a really like hyper feminist mood lately, and just her constant sexualization just really bothered me.
Yeah.
Because it was overt. Like it was real over the top, and it just for some reason got under my gullet. Probably because she looks like she's like 16.
Yeah, there's that. That would bother. It bothered me. I don't know. I guess I just didn't pay attention to her.
Also, her accent changed like halfway through this episode, and it was weird.
Notice that.
Yeah,
But
she would
again-
start talking different. Like this is before she got to Earth. Like,
Because why not?
yeah, because I
Screw
think the
you,
director's
Maxim.
just like, hey, you just talk a little bit different, and then she's like, all of a sudden, just put on weird inflection on her voice. I don't know exactly what happened.
Screw you, Maximus. You mess with Lockjaw.
Yeah, don't mess with Lockjaw. Puppies
Mess
are
with
all
all
fun.
of us.
So here's my first note of I guess Inhuman May is just Sky's mom.
Oh, that's right. This guy's mom had Wolverine powers too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yep. And then you have Discount Cyclops and Mortis.
Yes. Who's here to finally give us some sarcasm and levity.
Yeah. But of course he is, because why not? And then you have the Inhuman whose power is just being a D&D druid.
Oh, yes.
If she wild shapes, I'm so in. She never wild shaped.
No.
Maybe
I wouldn't hope for that.
Though she used entangling roots really well for a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Normally, that kind of thing needs like level 3. What she did with it.
Well, and Mortis was there. It's like, can we just clear a path with your plant powers?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Thanks, Mortis.
Yeah. I go, so help me God, if the house that Medusa broke into doesn't have a security system, how the fuck does it not have a security system?
No. Because it's on Hawaii.
Still, that is a multi-million-dollar house. You put a fucking security system on that thing.
Hang loose, man. They had a
No, not that loose. Also, so lucky for Medusa that woman was exactly her size.
Exactly her size. And kept a big roll of money in a random jewelry box.
Right? That was weird. The entire thing was so weird. That made me so angry. The house that doesn't have any security system that Medusa was able to pick a lock or whatever on, or she just left her multi-million-dollar house unlocked. How the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't know.
It looked like she just walked in. She just waited for the gate to open and then squeaked in.
I don't. That house really bothered me. It was so bad. Bridging the gap. Did you get bitten by a radioactive bug or something? I wrote that down.
I heard that one. Get a crust. Oh, there it is.
They treat Black Bolt really bad for somebody who hasn't even been seen in court yet.
Because roughed up a cop, yo.
Yeah.
He was a friend of mine or my brother-in-law or something.
I was waiting for him to say that was my brother-in-law and he was 3 days away from retirement.
He was in the hospital. But there was nobody in the car. They
there was nobody in that car or behind it. They went out of their way to show that.
To show that nobody got hurt except the car.
Except for that one person apparently, and that gave that one cop bad enough to put him in prison without proper due process. No, but like, man, like for these laid back Hawaiians, man, these cops are dicks. Like,
they really are the worst.
They go out of their way to say, hey, Hawaii's so laid back and everything, except for the cops.
Except for that guy.
That guy had a real bad day. The wife just broke up with him. His brother-in-law is 3 days away from retirement. This guy put him in the hospital.
And he won't even talk. He thinks he's better than us.
Act like some kind of fucking prince or something. This was my least favorite of the episodes that we watched, by the way. This entire episode was real bad.
I'm trying to, let's see. Shaky cam fight.
Yeah. Between a guy and a girl. So that was nice.
Yeah, that was fun. It's a lot bigger than the moon. They were talking about Hawaii, weren't they?
Oh.
Were they talking about Hawaii? How it's bigger than the moon?
I'm guessing they were talking about Hawaii, but they said it's a lot bigger than the moon. I'm guessing they meant to say it's a lot bigger than a Tillin.
And then we got the story somewhat of Karnak's face tattoos.
Yeah, because he was a bad rebel man.
I was 17. It seemed like the best idea at the time ever had at the time.
And then 3 days later, he underwent Terrigenesis and just like, what the fuck?
Why did I do this? And then poor Lockjaw.
Poor Lockjaw. Yeah, the side characters are the best in this show. Like Karnak, Gorgon, and Lockjaw, and even Crystal when she gets off the moon. I really enjoy those characters.
Yeah, she's growing on me.
Black Bolt is doing as well as he can without being able to talk. When he is just, literal muscle. And Medusa, she's okay. She's all right, I suppose. She's all right.
Yeah, she's all right. She has some growing to do.
Yeah, she has a very obvious hair. Wow.
She has some hair growth and some character growth to do.
Yeah, she has some character growth that will, strangely enough, be very reminiscent of her hair because she will.
It's like a metaphor.
Yeah, man. Like you have to break her down and like everything, and then like she's gonna come back stronger, better than ever, and then she'll like remember that she's had this ability to grow her hair for 30 fucking years. Man, oh man, oh dude. Also, her power extends to more than just her hair on her head. In the comic books, she strangled a dude with her eyebrows once.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that happened. Also, her hair can grow because she's Medusa. That's her power. They tried cutting her hair in the comic books, and they just like, yeah, I can grow this back. Nice try.
She has to learn.
And
She has to
yeah,
grow.
that never came up before because nobody ever thought about bringing electric shears to her head.
Her one weakness.
Yes, her mortal weakness.
But now she's in Hawaii. She's made a new friend in Felicity Nope.
Yep.
And she'll grow. And her hair will grow
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
And it'll turn spiky and blonde. No, sorry, wrong show.
It'll be over 9,000.
Beyond. All right.
Over 9,000.
That's it for the worst episode of this series.
So far.
All right. Okay. Moving on to episode 4. All right. I'll take your silence as a admittance.
Inhumans episode 4, A Close Shave. Maximus does some stuff on the moon while trying to take over Atlanta. Meanwhile, Ginger Buzzcut tries to find Black Bolt, a character that really only works in comic books. Hey, did you know that the actor who plays Black Bolt voiced the main character in the video game The Evil Within? They got a fucking voice actor to play Black Bolt. Well, I find that funny.
Well played.
Okay. No, I'm not. I will say my thought about Darrell's things after 5th episode because I promised I wouldn't say anything until after the 5th one. All right. If I learned anything from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., British scientists are evil. See, he told you.
So discreet.
Yeah.
She's real discreet.
Yeah, super discreet. Am I annoying you by helping you?
Is that Karnak?
No, that was Felicity Nope to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And little lost princess on Earth. How does she know I'm a princess?
How does she know she's a princess?
I didn't take many notes on this one because this was actually not a bad episode.
It's like Space Camp all over again.
She is great when she is actually given opportunity to be on screen.
Yeah. I like her. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's our Felicity for this show.
Yeah. A grounding force for Medusa, which was nice to have.
Yes.
Because she needed it. It was nice to see that. Suddenly
it was nice that Medusa got a human friend to connect with. That she did
character arc.
But she didn't immediately bang.
You're right. For reals. We already got a fan service beach episode. Wow, that didn't take long with Karnak's girlfriend immediately taking off her top. Like, all right, cool.
Okie dokie. Here, this makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, made total sense. He had one heartfelt conversation with her, and then they're banging.
And see, they don't have bras on the moon.
Yeah.
He's perplexed by them.
I said I often love Mortis in this. He's great.
Yep. Mortis is great. I'm glad he's here to provide us with lots of sarcasm.
Yep. Discount Cyclops is real good. And it only took them 3 extra episodes to resolve the plot of those two being separated. Awesome. Now Black Bolt can be part of the narrative again.
Hooray! Let's bring everyone together.
Now.
Filming at all these different locations is getting expensive.
Yeah, we need to tune down the this is being filmed in Hawaii to 3 locations. And one of them isn't at all a soundstage, and probably Atlanta, and is not at all a pot farm.
No, definitely not a pot farm.
No.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I enjoyed his obliviousness of it. I mean, he knows all about irrigation and farming, but
Not
doesn't know
marijuana.
Not he doesn't know what marijuana is.
No. The Lord's wacky weed is I think it's on the moon. Which
It's not on the moon.
Because obviously some kind of weird LSD is on the moon because that's what Maximus is token right now. Like
Maximus.
you can't tell me that Gorgon wasn't high as fuck all the time, man. When he wasn't on Royal Guard duty, he was out there blazing a full half cattle man worth of weed.
No doubt. And stealing the American flag from the moon.
Yeah, right?
Dude.
You don't do that unless you are so high.
Dude, look what I got, dude.
You can play catch. You can't tell me he wasn't stoned off of his ass. Admittedly, maybe Karnak didn't get involved in it, but dude, no, Gorgon was high as a kite. Oh man,
this is gonna look sweet in my room, dude.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Seriously. I love, and this is where I stopped taking notes, by the way. So here's where 4 and 5 are going to bleed into each other. I apologize. I love the backstory getting between Karnak and Gorgon. You know, not just saying they're cousins, like showing a familial bond between the two of them in these 2 episodes.
And showing that they're different sides. And, Gorgon just goes out there half-cocked all the time. And Karnak's the one who sits there and weighs out all the different options because that's his power.
Yep, his power is thinking.
And he never makes mistakes.
Nope.
We're going to give him growth because we're taking away his power, and he's going to have doubt and stuff. And
yeah,
this random hot lady that he ran into that just immediately wants to bang him for whatever reason.
Because face tats are hot, dude.
No doubt. He's going to teach him about doubt, and
humility, and doubt, and being human, because that's the point.
Exactly. They've paired each person off with a human.
Yeah, except for Black. Well, yeah, Black Bolt got.
Well, Black Bolt's he's half human-ish or whatever.
He got new human.
New human. There you go. He got a new human.
Yeah, he got a token Hawaiian new human.
And you can't tell me that if it doesn't go into a second season that Felicity Nope gets Inhuman powers at some point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's definitely getting tired. She's definitely gotten Terrigen blasted.
And probably Surfer Dude too.
Probably, yeah. Oh, Crystal's boyfriend, yeah.
Not boyfriend yet.
Yeah, it is obvious that it is definitely
they're setting up.
Yeah. She watches him take his shirt off as he walks into the sand and into the beach and wonders, man, I finally just got a bra. And now I have to take it off again.
Need the extra support for all this Earth gravity.
Right.
Nice.
Earth gravity is so much like my nipples are pointing slightly. My body is no longer perfect.
Lockjaw.
Poor Lockjaw.
That lady was fun too.
Yeah. Ginger Vet was great. She was fun. Everything is fun in this show. Like even the plot is rife with fun, and it's almost like they're taking advice from their movie franchises that are wildly successful with balancing levity and seriousness.
Yeah, they're still a little over serious. They're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But, and the plot is really predictable and tropey, and
yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. By episode 4 and 5, it's kind of growing on me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not as terrible as I was expecting it to be, and maybe it's just my lowered expectations.
No, that is literally what I said to Rachel as I was discussing the show. I was like, maybe the fact that I set the bar so low for myself that there was no way that this show could be under that. Like, I don't think, especially myself, I've made any attempt to hide that I pretty much only watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now because of this show. I don't actually enjoy watching it.
I enjoyed the last season.
Yeah, last season was fine. You're right. But like for the most part, I just watch Agents of Shield for this show. So like the bar was real low. The bar was below Agents of Shield low because everybody's like, "Oh, I hate this," and it made like $3 in a taco, and a person and a half saw it in IMAX, and that other person got up and left halfway through.
That's where the half comes from.
Yeah,
He's not an actual half person.
no
in theater. He just left halfway through.
yes. So like yeah, it was. I walked into this not expecting anything, and I got a halfway decent, albeit trope and plot hole filled, story. But I mean, I just realized they really could have made a make Attila great again reference. I'm glad they did not.
I don't think they started too early. Maybe
It's
not over yet. There's still like 3 episodes left in the season.
Yeah, I mean, Maximus hasn't came down to Earth yet to see what Donald Trump has wrote. So, MAGA. All right.
So Maximus, we haven't talked about him much. I guess
No, because he's kind of in and like being manipulative and then not in.
Yeah, he's got this grandmaster plan and he's manipulated all these people, but he's really not very good at doing his plan.
No, he's not. He forgets the giant teleporting dog that he's known all of his life.
He alienates his followers.
Yeah.
By threatening their life constantly.
The one friend he has.
Like, maybe you should die then. Dude, I was just trying to give you some advice. I'm an advisor. It's what I do. You don't have to yell at me every time.
Yeah, and the genetic council thing was a side plot that they got rid of pretty quickly, thankfully. The only person that Maximus treats well is Civil War II kid. Because I don't remember his name. All I know is he's the kid from Civil War II.
It's like Brogan or Bragan or
something.
Drogan.
No, that's what no, Drogan is what
that's what Gorgon does.
Gorgon does. There we go.
Every night.
Yep.
Or every afternoon.
Every afternoon.
At 4:20.
Work.
He gets stuff for work.
Starts Drogan. And then that kid's dad is the only person that's willing to help Maximus or whatever. I don't know. The whole coal mine thing is really bizarre.
Yeah, the weird moon stuff. Like, where does the water come from, and the food, and the air, and
yeah.
Like, seriously, where did the resources come from? Just from digging in the moon? I mean, right. I'll grant you maybe you could find some water down there, but
I mean, there has to be like some kind of like. I mean, they came from Earth, so those who came from Earth had knowledge of things. So, and it's just kind of been built from there. I mean, it's like, how do kids today know how computers work? Or just because they do at this point.
Right. And then if you don't have Lockjaw, you have random rock wall
door Inhuman.
Inhuman doorman.
Yeah, who has a family and can be threatened because Inhuman may says so.
Yes. Take me to Earth. No, I don't want to. I'll kill all your family. Okay.
And then put her in rocks. That was great.
Yes. That guy. Who's that guy?
All right. Should we talk about episode 5?
I think we have a little bit already, but
let's listen to what Darrell has to say.
Let's see what Darrell has to say.
Inhumans, episode 5. Something inhuman this way comes. No, that's not a funny title I just made up. That's the actual fucking title. The only way I could possibly top such witty writing is to complete my intro in the character of Black Bolt.
Still going. Hold on. It's still going. It's still going. Make a noise. Make a noise. Damn it, he didn't make a noise.
But
he's put like 15 seconds of silence in there. Darrell only watched the pilot of this, by the way, so But it's kind of sad that Darrell's able to just read the IMDb kind of things and just make these intros for us. So this is character building episode.
Yes.
Heading towards the finale. Well, getting into the third act.
That's where Karnak makes mistakes.
Yep, and
Karate chops a bullet and ricochets into his girlfriend.
Yep. Somehow, sure.
Oops. Yeah, I didn't know he could karate chop bullets. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if your power is being able to predict everything using your hand to stop a projectile that is still going at terminal velocity, sure, why not? Whatever. Yeah, and all that'll happen is ricochet that is a non-lethal bullet wound to this girl. Yeah. Sure.
Non-lethal. He just popped it out from the back and then sewed her up with her sewing kit.
Yeah. Because that's how that works. That's how all that works.
That's definitely how all that works.
Yes, that
Especially
is
on the moon.
100% how.
I'm sure it's how it works on the moon.
Yeah, that was fully researched.
Absolutely.
Every single bit of that. But yeah, like everybody got character development in this episode, minus Black Bolt, because you don't get character development. Yeah, Black Bolt, you have to fight your brother.
To fight your brother, you got to have some words with your brother.
Yes. It's like, I see what they did there.
I know it. I see what you did there, you clever writers, you.
Yeah.
Your brother wants to have some words with you.
Tell him I'm waiting for the family reunion. Oh God, fuck Maximus now.
The actor's trying.
Maximus in the books anyway gets powers eventually.
Yes, and that's why we have Desmond.
Yeah,
I can't remember his real character or his character name in this, but I'll call him Desmond since that's what he was in Lost.
No, sure.
Dr. Desmond.
Suddenly, I'm falling asleep. I don't know why.
Shut up.
Cold medication, man.
Yeah. So he's there doing experiments on Inhumans DNA and stuff.
Yeah,
unless they die, and then
too, like he's full operational Inhuman ripper aparter.
He doesn't want to kill them, I don't think. He just wants to learn and stuff.
He's actually trying to do science, and Maximus is being a dick.
Well, Maximus is just like, no, you have to figure out how to turn them human so you can turn me inhuman and stuff and things.
Yeah.
That's all part of the plan.
Yeah, his weird laid out plan that has fallen apart at every single
Hey, forget about Lockjaw. Seriously.
Okay, and also, all right, so what is his friend's power, and why has he not just put a freaking like chair upside Maximus's head?
Whack.
His friend has to have a power in any way, shape, or form.
Everybody has powers except for him.
Yeah.
His Terrigenesis turned him human.
Yeah, like, so, okay, his body, I'm surprised, is able to handle the moon at given anything.
I guess since he was born and raised there, maybe it's fine. How did all these people get tans?
Oh no!
I guess that mirrored dome, huh?
Though Maximus's army's the only one that's racially diverse, so I mean, there's that.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Everybody else was pretty and white under freaking Black Bolt's reign. I don't know. Like, Maximus's plot is just real thin, and I don't know. I don't think the show. No, this show is basically, they've said it gets one episode or one season, and they're not doing a second one
already.
No, this is a limited run. They never tried to hide the fact that it was a limited run, and given how it made $3 on a taco in the theaters, they're like, we.
Well, I mean, it was originally supposed to be a movie, right? And then they, like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to make a show, and we're going to tie it in, and then we're going to loosely tie it in.
Yeah, very loosely tied in. Though it is the first Spider-Man reference outside of the movies.
True.
So good job, Inhumans, on getting that before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. co-opted you on that one. Strictly because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
will give you some kind of nod there at the end. Who knows?
Yeah.
And maybe in these last 3 episodes they'll tie in. No, they won't.
They won't. We'll tie up the Maximus plot line. We might get Attila to hover over New York City because but
like you do.
But yeah, we're gonna tie up the Maximus plot line. He probably is going to die horribly because of his own machinations, because that's how these shows work. He'll undergo Terrigenesis and probably turn into this super demon thing for approximately 30 seconds. Black Bolt's gonna blast him once because we've only seen his power twice. And then Black Bolt will be like, "No, I don't want to fight you, brother." And he'll say that to Hyper Demon Maximus, and Hyper Demon Maximus will be like, "Rah, I'm Hyper Demon Maximus." And Black Bolt will be like, "No, sit your ass down and shut up, you little pussy." And he'll be like, "Okay, because you blasted me a bunch of times with your voice booms."
Oh, you blast me with your voice booms. See, he can write this show better than you can.
I mean, all in all, like you said, though, this show is not bad. It is just, it's fine. It's fine.
It's pretty bad, but it's kind of like that good bad.
Yeah, it's that bad that just for some reason you keep going after because you
It's
know
like it's like popcorn or ice cream. Like
I mean,
it tastes good and it's enjoyable, but it's not good for you at all.
I mean, we went through this with Gotham, where it's like
Gotham.
This is real bad, but it's weird and it's bad, so it's actually entertaining to watch. And that's this too. It's weird and it's bad, but it's entertaining to watch.
Oh, Gotham. I should go and try and watch the third season.
Apparently, Jerome's back. So
I know.
I mean, and he's weird zombie Jerome, which is even better. I don't know.
I'll take it.
But like, I just saw him. Like, is that Jerome? That's Jerome, and he's a weird zombie kid. That's awesome. What is going on this show that I'm not watching anymore?
And now Bruce is pretending to be Proto Batman or something.
The Dark Knight is what they're calling him. That is exactly what they are calling him. They are calling him the Dark Knight.
Okay.
Sure, that doesn't make me want to go watch that show anyway.
It's fine. But you never finished season 2, did you?
Did I? No, I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, you got to the Azrael part and then you just...
Yeah, I saw Azbats and I'm like, nope, I'm done. You mentioned Azrael and I vomited. I vomited blood and then died and then came back.
But the way he died was so great. It was excellent.
I hated him anyway. And then he
stood up and clapped my hands because basically, Gordon and confronts Azrael, and Penguin was pissed off at him because he killed his mom. And then when he saw on the news it was him, he tracked him down. So Penguin shows up, Azrael's there, and they're fighting and losing. Penguin's like, "Nah, dude, you go in monster hunting, you got to bring the right tool." Bruce or whatever, Butch, that's his name.
Yeah.
And Butch steps into frame with the rocket launcher and just blows smithereens. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Nice. But now
Since
I know
you're never going to watch it.
Season 2, and yeah, I might go back and watch season 3. I don't know. It's on Netflix.
I've thought about it.
I have to catch up on the Flareverse because I have watched absolutely none of that stuff because I lost my cable subscription.
Oh no.
Well, not my cable subscription, my PlayStation View about halfway through the season, and I lost all my DVR stuff. So I think it's all on Netflix. The newest season's on Netflix now, so I might just catch.
Yeah, I think they just put it up, but
I'll catch up on that.
I never finished the third season of Arrow or the first season of Flash.
It gets better. Well, Flash gets better.
Well, Flash I enjoyed. I enjoyed.
I mean, I think you could just plow through Flash. The little bits that tie into Arrow, I mean, you get the exposition from the Flash episodes. But this last season had a Supergirl Flash crossover where it was fully musicals. So I really want to watch that episode.
I wouldn't mind watching that either.
I will find out what episode it is. And you know what would be fun? I'm going to find out what
Flash and Supergirl have great singing voices.
Yeah, I mean, they were
both on Glee.
Yeah, they were both on Glee. You have freaking Jesse L. Martin, who is an amazing singer. Freaking Monel was on Glee too. You don't know who that is. Yeah, the entire thing, the entire cast is made of people that have done singing roles and stuff before. But I kind of want to watch that. I want to find out what episode that is, and just disconnect it from continuity, and just have you and I watch it on Rabbit or something, and do a Geek IO watches of that episode.
I'd be down. I'd be down for that.
I think that would be really fun, considering like I only know slight bits more. I know what happened in season 2 of Flash, but I don't know anything else. And this happened in season 3, so I'm like, okay, sure, they're gonna be together and singing. Awesome, let's do this.
Indeed.
But
so
you
all
know,
that to say that Inhumans, it's all right.
yeah, Inhumans is okay. It's all right. It is. I'm. People are comparing it against The Gifted, and I have watched one episode of The Gifted. It is a vastly different show. You cannot compare these two shows just because they are both in the Marvel universe. Like, no, you do not compare The Gifted to this show at all.
Yeah, I've play on 4 episodes of The Gifted, so
It's the first episode is really good. I have not watched anything past that, so because I still have to catch up on what we're going to talk about next week. While I'm queuing up the bumper, what are we talking about next week, Josh?
Next week we're going to talk about Mr. Robot.
Yay!
Back, and I think there's like 2 or 3 episodes by that point, so tune in.
Yeah, we are both going to be mentally exhausted by time next season. Next episode.
That's a lot of Mr. Robot to consume.
It's a lot of Mr. Robot. We're on 4 episodes because we're on a bi-weekly schedule. So yeah.
Okay. Well, we have 2 weeks to do it though.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks to finish up. And you have 2 weeks to finish up shows. I have a week to watch a bunch of anime that I haven't watched.
Yeah, well,
because I like stretching my schedule apparently. All right, so it is
on to the news.
Yes, indeed. It's news time. We've got some pretty big news this week. I'm actually going to start with cancellations because, oh boy. So if you haven't heard, speaking of Jesse L. Martin, if you have not heard what has been going on lately with Kevin Spacey, I have some news for you. Jesse L. Martin's co-star on Rent, Anthony Rapp, who is now doing stuff for some show that I don't watch, but he's in the news. But he has accused Kevin Spacey of sexually molesting him like 14 years ago.
Actually, it was 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
86.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh boy, this is when Anthony Rapp was doing freaking, what was it? Not Freaks and Geeks. No. One of them. He was doing something, but yeah. But Netflix has canceled House of Cards. There will be no season 7.
Which, maybe it's just me, but were they looking for a reason to cancel House of Cards? I know it's been kind of on the decline.
I think they have.
And this was just kind of the triggering force.
Yeah, this gave them an excuse because obviously they canceled it and immediately said, "Hey guys, we're going to be doing spinoffs."
We got stuff planned already in the works.
Yeah. Oh, Anthony Rapp's doing Discovery now. That's the reason why he's in the news. Though Kevin Spacey came out as gay from this, so I mean,
yeah. And he did publicly apologize and say he's sorry. He was drunk and he doesn't remember it, which it was 30 years ago, so he's probably telling the truth,
right?
And he was drunk. That was part of the story.
Yeah, that is a corroborated thing, and
he did apologize. So I think canceling all the shows is a little bit of an extreme reaction, but clearly they were already planning to. So
it would be interesting to see them actually be together and what? Why? No auto playing. I'm so glad that is not on the computer that I'm streaming this from. No. Bad. No, shut up, Hollywood Reporter. No, stop. No, why? No, jeez. All right, fine. Hollywood Reporter, no. I don't care, Lindsay Rodriguez. So yeah. It was that's definitely a extreme thing, but yeah, it does feel like they were looking for a reason and they got the reason. But yeah, it wouldn't scream that to me if they didn't immediately state, "Hey, we're doing spinoffs."
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the whole situation sucks. It's terrible things.
Yeah. But it really is bad that they dealt with this.
At least Kevin Spacey apologized.
Yeah, like I do kind of want, and I personally, as a person who follows the news,
we'll
I'm going to
see.
follow this story because I want to see where it's going to go between the two of them,
Yeah.
because it kind of went, Anthony Rapp's like, hey, he touched me. He basically accused him of rape. He raped me. And Kevin Spacey's like, maybe I don't remember. I was drunk a lot back in the 80s. I'm sorry. And hey, I'm gay. And like, I kind of want to see where this goes. I want to
Yeah,
see
me
where this
too.
plays
I'm
out.
pretty curious.
Because this is not
Hopefully
like,
it's not like a a wave of accusations like
yeah, it doesn't
things
seem
that
like
are-
that, because this has been in the air. This has been floating in the air for a couple of days now. So there's not been a lot of, hey, Kevin Spacey also touched me on the recording of American Beauty or anything like that. Like, it just seems to be Anthony Rapp, which admittedly Anthony Rapp, I believe, was a underage at the time, or just at 18.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
so-
no, it was still a bad thing. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it isn't. I'm just saying it was 30 years ago.
but
And I hope there's nothing else that comes out because I
Spacey kind of handled this like a
I
champ,
like
though.
Spacey.
He's like, I probably did, and I'm sorry. Like, I was drunk a lot back then, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, but I mean, I'm gay.
Also,
I'm very interested to see how that one turns out. Like,
Yeah.
I want to know if it's going to turn into a lawsuit, or if it's going to be like the two of them working together on an anti-sexual abuse thing. Like, which is what I would love to see, honestly. Like, I would love to see one of these things not go to just Kevin Spacey being destroyed, a la the monster that we've discovered that freaking Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby is.
yeah, I really don't want to see that happen again.
Yeah, like if it's just the two of them, I want it to work out. Like, I want them to work something out, and make this and turn this into a betterment of society, as opposed to just, these people are monsters and you should hate them.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, Bill Cosby and Harvey Firestein are not Harvey Firestein. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harvey Firestein. No, I did not mean that at all. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Firestein, great gay Jewish actor. He's amazing. You should watch him in everything that he's in. But Harvey Weinstein is a monster.
No doubt.
I don't want Kevin Spacey to turn out to be a monster. I really don't.
I don't either.
Like, I want it to be like a drunken issue, and like they come together and better society out of it. That's what I want. Because I like Kevin Spacey a lot, and I don't need another
too.
one. People, I don't want another person that
I don't want to be disappointed again.
Yeah.
Disappointed again.
Speaking of
psyche.
sexual harassment claims, Jesus fucking Christ. Game Change canceled by HBO amid Mark Halperin sexual harassment claims. I didn't watch Game Change, but watching a lot of HBO, I get a lot of their, I had a lot of their ads for it.
I don't even know what that is.
It's tied to a book, but they were starting to put out ads for it and stuff like that. But the show never made it. Yeah, the show never even made it off the ground. HBO put out a statement. HBO is no longer proceeding with the project tied to the untitled book co-authored by Mark Halperin and John Heinemann on the 2016 presidential election. HBO has no tolerance for sexual harassment within the company or its productions. Variety adds, CNN reported Wednesday that my mic stand just broke. That 5 women had come forward accusing the journalist who had co-written several books about recent elections and contributes to the Showtime series The Circus, and accused him of sexual harassment and incidents ranging from propositioning them for sex to kissing them and grabbing one's breast against their will. CNN did not name the accusers. The incidents are alleged to have taken place while Halperin worked for ABC News.
Keep it classy, everyone.
Yeah. It seems the Harvey Firestein thing, Weinstein thing has... This is bad. Like, I shouldn't be mixing up their names.
No.
And I'm so sorry. Harvey Firestein I legit love. Like, but Fine, mic stand. Fine. I will be holding the microphone for the show. I apologize for weird noises. Because I'm now holding a mic stand that is not meant to be held.
It's fine. We'll be wrapping up in like 5 minutes. So
Yeah. It's all these are coming to life, and like I'm happy they're coming to life, but at the same time, it is a giant snowball right now.
I know, and it makes me sad.
It really does. Like I don't
mean,
know this.
I mean, I knew the world was a sick, sad world, but
Yeah, it's not. It's not
confirmation of it doesn't make me feel bad. Make me feel
exactly.
better.
It does. It like it's not a fact that we were like that we were. What's the word I'm looking for? Blind to the world's. That's not the word I'm looking for, but blind to the world's
Ignorant.
Ignorant.
The world.
Naive. There we go.
Naive.
Naive was the word I was looking for.
That's the word.
We're it's not that Jazz and I are naive to the world. We know people are monsters. People suck. Monsters are real. It's just not the ones under your bed. But it's just that, and I am fully aware that something political climate something that a lot of this is getting pulled forward, and I'm glad that it is getting pulled forward. But man, it's coming out at once. It's just like a shotgun blast of this. So on lighter notes. So renewals, The Crown got renewed through season 4 by Netflix. Yay. I actually said watch The Crown. The Crown is really good.
It is really, really great, especially if you watch it right before you go to London.
It is just fantastic, and Matt Smith has a really nice ass.
Yeah, that he shows off in almost every episode.
Yeah.
I was like the 4th episode where it happened, and I was like, is there like a Matt Smith bud quota on these episodes?
Yes.
Katie's like, apparently there is. Like, I mean, that's fine. At least it's a nice one, but
yeah, he's not a bad looking dude. Turns out
better his than Churchill's.
Yeah, not John Larroquette, freaking Lithgow,
and he's great. He deserved that Emmy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, freaking literally
fantastic in this show.
I avoided this show for some reason. Like it always rang as like Downton Abbey level to me, and like Rachel's like, no, you seriously have to sit and watch this show, and I'm like, okay, fine. After all the crap that we've been through, I'm gonna sit and watch this show with you, and I'm so glad that I did.
It's great.
It's so good.
I highly recommend it.
Speaking of such really great shows for a completely different reason, Preacher got renewed for season 3 officially, finally, and it's going to premiere in summer of 2018. Jazz, you have a year.
I have a year to watch 2 seasons. I can do this.
You got it. You got this. And I picked this one. The other one I picked strictly because of the name of it. I don't know what it is, but Polar Bear Town got renewed for season 2 by the Smithsonian Channel.
All right.
I'm so glad that there's a show named Polar Bear Town and that it is a thing that got picked up again. And that the Smithsonian Channel is still making stuff, and there's still a thing.
I didn't even know the Smithsonian Channel existed.
It did. I knew it did. It's mostly just documentaries, and I'm not the hugest fan of documentaries. But I'm so glad that this show named Polar Bear Town exists, and I kind of want to watch Polar Bear Town. So, and I'm saving the best for last. Saving the best news show. So Jersey Shore got picked up again, but not Jersey Shore. They're spinning it off. And, you know, I'm from Tampa Bay, Florida. And Jazz, where are you from?
Daphne, Alabama.
Yeah. And
Mobile, if you want to know a city that you've actually heard of. But
yeah, and that's the reason why I say Tampa, because I could say, you know, anywhere else.
I'm from the Mobile Bay area.
There you go.
And he's from the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah, you know, there's 2 words there that are the same. The Bay. And what does the Bay usually entail? That there are the shorelines, right?
Yeah.
And there's a point where Florida and Alabama touch. And that is called the Floribama Shore. And we're getting the Floribama Shore.
Yay.
We gotta watch at least one episode of this garbage fire, dude. We have to watch one episode of this train wreck when it comes around.
Yes, we'll unite our Floridian and Alabamian roots and heritage and join hands.
Yes, and watch the Floribama Shore.
Maybe I'll even drive down to the Floribama and
yeah, we should go when this premieres. We should go up to the Floribama Shore and watch, like, rent a hotel room and watch this.
You don't even have to. My dad's got a condo in Gulf Shores.
Oh, nice. We got until November 27th 2017. There.
And there is a bar on the state line called the Floribama.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a thing.
I was not aware that this thing, but though, bravo Floribama Shore for finally getting black people on the show. So, I mean, there's that.
Woo! See?
Yay,
That is not so
diversity.
bad.
Though that
Not as
blonde girl
racist
in
as it
front
used
looks
to
like
be.
she's halfway addicted to meth and halfway addicted to cocaine.
No. Just meth and prescription pills.
Yeah, and dude, freaking, I can't. Like, I am putting this on the docket. Like,
God.
and without saying the reason why, I think Pro XPN might be involved in our watching of this because I don't think I can contribute to these ratings.
Oh God, no.
Without directly saying why. ProXPN.com. Use code GEEK and check out for 20% off. Oh boy. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this up.
All right, let's wrap it up, please.
Get in contact with us, geekioshow@gmail.com. Twitter, Facebook, all the social medias are /geekio show. You can watch us live Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/geekio show. Next week will be the Anime Otaku Show. Back with proper numbering, not just beta episodes, because we did three beta episodes. But you can give us a call also, 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. You can visit our website, which is geek-io.net. And you can support this show and everything that we do on the Geek.io network at patreon.com/geek.io or geek-io.net/Amazon. A little bit comes back to us. Doesn't cost you any extra, and maybe it can afford to buy me a new microphone too.
Maybe. But we do have some search title candidates.
Yeah, we do.
And they are I Maximus, Cat Eye Power Go, Off Center Slit. Sounds so much dirtier out of context. Go to the moon where you belong. Poke Hair Crystal. And then you become a pot farmer. Once you're off the moon, you can have a bra. Pretty blonde girls with science powers. Giant Pikachu nibbles. Attilan is allergen free. There's absolutely weed on the moon. Gorgon is Dragon. Blast me with your voice booms. And Matt Smith butt quota.
There's so many of those. I'm so glad that I get to listen to you read the show title candidates for this show.
Blasted me with your voice booms is my favorite, just because it makes me
blast me with your voice booms. Is something that I'm just, like that was just a weird stream of conscious thing that I just rambled off. And I like blast you with your voice booms.
Come up there and blast me with your voice booms.
Against Hyper Demon Maximus. He's gonna blast him with his voice booms. That's how episode 8's gonna go, because yes. All right, guys, we'll see you right back here in a couple of weeks. A small screen spoiler show. If you like the Animus, tune in next week where we're gonna be talking more Animus. Bye.
Bye.
Nope.
This has been a Geek.io Media Network production. Copyright 2017.
Dance, Jazz. I don't know why Josh got into the habit of doing really weird, just going off on those. But I love it.
Now I feel like I'm stealing a shtick.
I called you Josh 3 times, so.